Hello, how the hell are you? Happy Serpent Sunday, 4th of July weekend. Yeah, it's been a good weekend. Here we are Sunday morning, just got back from a walk. You have to pardon me, usually I take a shower and get my hairs did and everything, just sit in front of the camera here and talk to you for a moment. But not today. Why? Because I got a lot going on here at the Serpent Cave. We got to, I say we. My wife doesn't have to help me, but she's got a heart of gold, and she usually does. But we got a lot going on today here at the house. Deep cleaning some of the ball python homes. I know I have a retic home or two to clean. Our first ball python clutch shed out their egg skin, and crazy enough, I fed or offered food to one of them this morning, and frozen thawed rat pup, and she ate. So that's a good start. And so I got another frozen thawed rat pup thawing out right now. So I'm going to offer number 2 today. I'm not taking out for every single one, because one at a time. If one eats, well, let's try the next one. So yeah, one at a time. But yeah, so stoked on getting a good start with clutch number 1 of the ball pythons, which is the pairing between Penny, our Orange Dream Yellow Belly, 100% het Desert Ghost and 50% het Ghost, and the sire Sanford, he is ODYB, so Orange Dream Yellow Belly. She Leopard, 100% het Desert Ghost, 50% het Ghost. I don't believe we got any visual ghosts, but Desert Ghost, I believe there's 2. One of them I'm definitely going to have to send out for testing. She's a beauty. I posted her up on Instagram yesterday, and I do believe she is an Ivory Orange Dream Leopard Desert Ghost, and she ate this morning, so awesome start. And then some of the will be Serpent's first retic clutch. We got 4 of 13 baby retics out of their egg skin. They got their own individual homes now. I've been hanging out with those guys on a daily basis. Same with the ball pythons. I've just been hanging out with them on a daily. They're, at first, they're real, the ball pythons, real shy. The Ivory, pretty snippy, but she's chilled out. And then the retics, man, hanging out with those guys ever since they have come into the world. They have seen this mug, these hands. Hey, what are you guys doing? So I've interacted with them every day, so it's been fun. There's one that kind of he or she gets real snippy, but other than that, it's been fine. I was expecting these guys just coming out, rawr, mad at the world and ready to chow down. Speaking of that, we'll see how that goes, and waiting for a few more to come out of their egg skin and offer them food. So they're looking healthy, they're looking good. And so with that in mind, this week we're gonna have SIXXth on here. So you guys enjoy this video of SIXXth, hopefully you do. A little bit of history and the making of the dwarf, super dwarf reticulated python world, getting in that caramel albino gene into the dwarf, super dwarf genetics, bloodlines. Enjoy SIXXth. She's my fireworks, man, that's for sure. She's been a firework in my eye for a long time. Hopefully she's a firework for you. Happy 4th of July. Woo! And to start it off, this is SIXXth's dad. This is the guy responsible for bringing the Indo caramel genetic into the dwarf, super dwarf crosses. And this girl here is a 100% Jampea, so pure bloodline Jampea, and also visual anery. The crazy thing is that SIXXth is actually in that clutch of eggs that she's on, so that's fantastic. Getting that picture was something else, and being told that SIXXth is in there is just crazy. And so, as I mentioned last week, I had Gomez for about a year or so, and I decided I wanted to breed retics. So I reached out to Garrett, and he sent me some pictures of a few snakes. He sent me a picture of a marble, a couple of 50% coyotes, being het albinos, and then he sent me this picture right here. And there was a couple of clutch mates involved in the with those pictures. A total of 3. There was one normal,
and 2 Motleys. And 6th, with her very limited rosettes on her side, and with that in mind, she only has 2. She has one on one side and one directly on the other. It looks as if she was shot. One of the guys over at Reach Out Reptiles had said that, it looked like she had been shot right through the heart. And so, with the name of 6th, that started her name. She originally started out as Morticia. Why wouldn't she, right? We got Gomez and Morticia. So she started out as Morticia, but I got to know her some more. And, as I pointed out there with her dot, her one rosette, well, the matching one right being on the other side. And then when she was younger, she had predominantly 6 like freckles on her, a head stamp, if you will. And so with the 2 rosettes looking as if she looked like she got shot, we got an entry and exit wound there, and the 6 on her freckles on her forehead. And as a kid, one of my favorite bands, of course, was Motley Crue, so she's a Motley. And 6 years later, we finally got her to comfortable enough in life to where she wanted to breed. I tried at 4 years old with no luck. I tried at 5 years old with no luck, to where she would just waggle her tail around, buck Gomez off of her, like, just leave me alone, start slinging pee. But January 10th of this year, we finally got our first lock. As you can see, Gomez going to work right there. Yeah, that was January 10th. I just remember going to the Reptile Super Show in Pomona the next day, excited like a little kid at a candy store, talking to all my friends in the industry about 6th and showing off, and the pictures that I had of them locking and all. It was absolutely amazing feeling after raising her for the past 6 years, and finally it coming to fruition. And speaking of fruition, here is an example of what she went through laying all those eggs. There's one of these babies crawling out of her now, or she's pushing out of her now. It's beautiful. But she did good. She laid a total of 13 eggs on April 3rd of 2025. She started about, I would say, had a friend over and actually had a ring cam on her. But the way the ring cam was set up, I could not see that she was laying eggs at the time that my friend was over. But we were, sitting there watching her on the ring cam as we were out in the living room. But once again, so he left. I went and checked on her, and she had already had 3 eggs sitting out or laid. And so, yeah, once again, we couldn't see in the ring cam, but you saw the eggs of the pictures there, 13 healthy eggs, and she did great. She did absolutely amazing. Got a picture of her there right after her laying, and that was her first shed after laying those eggs. So 6th has been something else. She's a little bit of history in the Orange Glow project of getting the caramel genetic and visual orange glows into the super dwarf world. And I could not be any happier with the results. Well, we could always be a little bit happier with our odds when it comes to clutches, right? But 13 healthy eggs, 13 healthy babies, we can't beat it. I can't wait to show those guys off. And so, 6th has been something else. She's a amazing snake, and she has made some history on laying this clutch of eggs. She's not going anywhere. She is my pet first, and breeder second, and she is home to stay. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time.